My Dallas make it hurt.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. To victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, fly, fly. Fly. Oh, I'm live. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I lost. I've been singing it for the last 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Welcome, everybody, to the post-game show of the one and only. This is the Big Time Show that is being seen and heard live right now on Facebook, the Big Time Show Facebook page, as well as the Big Time Show YouTube page, and on Podbean for now. Hey, I know it's late. I know most of you got to go to work. We will not be here long. Just I promise you I will come back tonight as soon as the game is over with. And here I am. Needless to say, needless to say, needless to say, it's a good night to be a Cowboy fan. There's no question about it. Don't let the haters, because they messed up. They thought that, we were gonna lose. They thought, Dak was gonna blow up. They thought all this and that, and now you ain't gonna be able to find nobody right now because it's gonna be kind of hard for them to find a narrative now. What was the narrative a couple weeks ago? You ain't beat nobody. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. Then they say Dak ain't did this to good teams. That narrative just shot. It's just so many. Y'all can't catch the Eagles. It's all of this. You won't find them now. Usually I would. Let me make sure. I need to see who all on here. Look, I don't see number Cowboy fans on here. See what I'm saying? Before my brother in here though, I see that. I see that. I see my brother in here. I would not say that I would, I'm not one to toot my own horn. But in the words of the great Arn Anderson of the Four Horsemen, toot, toot. In the words of the great Arn Anderson, toot, toot. I told you what was going to happen. I told you we was going to win and say the score. But most of these people that I'm seeing in here right now said number one, we was scoring 30. You ain't gonna find. Yeah, hey. Let me speak to everybody before I start going reading these comments here. E. Kush, my brother in here, Terry, Greg, Keith, I know it's you, Dylan. I see you. He's an Eagle fan. Uh-huh. Shane, uh-huh. Rob Johnson, whoever you, how do you know? Sharon Bell, how you doing, ma'am? Good to have you tonight. Michael Evans, what's up? Isaiah, what's up? Uh-huh. So we know, and I see a lot of people in here. So let me go and start the show off right. While you're in here, if you happy about tonight, if you're an Eagle fan, I know you're not happy. But if you're a Cowboy fan, I need at least 12 to 15 likes from y'all. Let's go and start the party off right. Everybody hit that like button if you're on YouTube. Hit that heart button for me. Give me about 15 apiece. It ain't gonna take you no more than less than 15 seconds. Just smash it, smash it, smash it. Just do that for me and let's go. Hey to everybody that ain't spoke to me. It's probably Eagle fans want to peep in. They ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. And they better not say nothing. You understand? Don't say nothing. If you're an Eagle fan, just realize what's going on. All right. Let's talk about the game first. Um, I started off with the obvious. You do realize, Eagle fans, there was a whole lot on the line tonight. You do know that. You do know that. It was a lot on the line, and I understand y'all's little schedule after the day. It's still, you did not want to lose to the Cowboys because, as you can see by the game right now, you're fifth seed now. Just that quick. You went from division lead, top two or three records in the league. Guess what? You're now in the fifth seed. You didn't want that. That means no home playoff game. You're on the road, starting the playoff off. That's just what it is. Of course, I'm expecting things to change a little bit. I get that. But as of right now, the present, you're fifth seed. Huh? That's the bottom line. Now, the same thing that y'all talked about us and saying, hey, you ain't played nobody. Well, guess what? Y'all ain't playing nobody from now on. See how quick that thing turning around? So I'm expecting y'all to win every game from now on. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting y'all. I'm expecting y'all to win. But here's the part that you're not quite getting yet. And Cowboy fans, this is the part that you may have to start looking at things just slightly differently. Who says we gonna lose? I just want to put that out there. I'm just telling you. Who says we gonna lose to Buffalo? I don't know. Who says we're gonna lose to Miami? I don't know. Are y'all sure about that? I'm just telling you. Just in case, let me open up your eyes for those who haven't caught on yet. Let me go ahead and tell you, this is a different team. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all saying wait to the see your narrative for the change to wait to the playoffs. Wait to the play. I ain't gotta wait. I ain't in the playoffs yet. I'm talking about right now. Right now, the Dallas Cowboys have proven that they are, in my view, the second best team in the NFC. And to my point, guess what seed they are in now? Number two, as of right now. I do believe that the 49ers are the best team in the NFC right now. I'm still saying that, and y'all see I wear my star proudly. But it is what it is. I see it. I've seen it. It is what it is. But let me go ahead and tell you right now. Nobody don't want to see the Cowboys right now. I'm just telling you. Nobody don't want to see them because it's hard to stop us right now. You Eagle fans, y'all, we'll wait. We'll wait until y'all get back wherever you need to be. Then we'll see where we at the point. The odds are in your favor. I mean, you're expected, as the commentator said, to win the division still. Because nobody's expecting the Giants or the Commanders to beat y'all. So, hey, God bless you. I think y'all got one other tough game. I think y'all got Seattle or something like that. I don't know. But regardless, you don't want to see the Cowboys no more. So you barely got by in Philadelphia, and you know you did. But boy, did you pay the price tonight. You received the same thing tonight that everybody else who stepped foot in that stadium, they got the same thing. A total beatdown. There was no question about this game. From the start to finish, I was so impressed with the first drive. We scored a touchdown on the first drive. I mean, we usually don't do that. We start off at least with a field goal. They came right down there. Dak was performing surgery on y'all little secondary and lack of linebackers. Y'all got Shaq Leonard. Good. Y'all can keep him. Y'all, he ain't do nothing. Glad he with y'all. Thank you. Good. Okay. The one, and I understand this is his first game. We don't care nothing about that. All right. We don't care. Y'all tried to dare us to run the ball by leaving those two safeties in the back, and you thought that y'all front four was going to dominate the game. That's why you had your safeties back. You didn't try to stop the run. So guess what the Cowboys did? They ran the ball. And they ran it quite well because the other narrative is that your defensive line is real good. I'll give you credit for that. Carter and Cox and Jordan Davis and Sweat, those guys are very good. But what you didn't factor in was, or at least you didn't believe, Philly fans, was that our offensive line is pretty good. Because they took over the line of scrimmage tonight. Is there any arguments in here? I mean, if I ain't spitting facts, I mean, I'm not being a fan. I'm just calling it like it was. The offensive line dominated tonight. They did. They did. Cox made a play. And nobody else really made the play. Nobody really didn't do nothing. They were dominated. We ain't talk about your secondary because your secondary, Dak always cook on y'all secondary. Big play slate. We ain't seen a play yet. I'm just trying to. I'm not trying. I'm not gonna be the proverbial fan. I'm too old for all that. I'm just calling like I saw it. Y'all received tonight, and you might as well say man, because matter of fact, let me go on crank this up. Y'all might well do something. Clap your hands. Because see, one thing about y'all been looking at us every week, and y'all been seeing how we've been destroying people. You got the same tail whooping tonight. You got the same tail whooping that everybody else got. 30 some odd points put on top of your head. Hello. We did the same things as y'all say. Well, you played the Giants. You played whoever else we played. You played the Giants. You played somebody else, and y'all just look good against the bad team. You got the same tail whooping. The same tail whooping. The same tail whooping. Mm-hmm. You got the same tail whooping that everybody else done got that done came to Dallas. We used to scoring over 30 points. Bad team, good team, whatever. We've been scoring 40, 30 all year long. Y'all know that. We've been on top of folks' head all game long. Now, here's the beautiful part. See, it was a lot of thing that was on the line, too. The Cowboys did what they supposed to do. They took care of business at home. But it was something else on the line, too. And let me go ahead and announce this. I watched the 49er game. If I was to vote right now for MVP, I have to admit to y'all, and I understand that Purdy throws a lot of short passes and the guys break tackles. which is what they did again today. But you can't argue when this guy's number one in just about everything. He is. I'm talking about Purdy. I would have to vote for Purdy. But that's really not what I want to talk about. See, when you have a big game like tonight was, I thought the Eagles were mad. That's what I heard. I thought I heard that the Eagles were ticked off because they got beat up by the 49ers. And and AJ Brown got interviewed and shaking his head like he really was gonna do something. And everybody said we gotta go ahead and we gotta go ahead and get loose because we know we gotta send a message. That's what the Eagles said now. And what I noticed was, just in case y'all weren't looking at the game, hello, is it a fact or is this just fan? It's just me being a fan. The Eagles' offense didn't score tonight. Hello, am I lying? What does the church got to say? The defense, our defense, who's been whooping tail all year long. It ain't nothing new. They've been shutting folks down all year long. They've been whooping people all year long. Bad team, good team, whatever. They're not a top 5 defense for nothing. The offense did not score. The Philly fans, I thought y'all were ready to play. We were ready to play. What? So I'm looking for the excuses because I already know y'all. It's gonna take somebody like Stephen A. to lead y'all tomorrow morning, and y'all get y'all rhetoric from everybody else. You ain't gotta wait. We can talk now. You saw the game like I did. Somebody talk to me. Somebody where the Eagle fans at? Where they at? They've been bombarding my show for the last week and a half. I'm looking for you. Where you at? Huh? Where they at? So based off the Philadelphia Eagles' performance tonight on offense and this high-powered offense that they have, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, they even got Dallas Goedert back tonight. They had they got a pretty decent running game. They got all that kind of stuff. They got all that firepower. They ain't score a touchdown. They ain't score nothing. So is it then safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, based off tonight, that we can go in and put Jalen Hurts out of the MVP race now? Hello. Cause see, that's what I heard some of y'all Phillies say. Jalen's the MVP. Just really between Purdy and Jalen and Tyreek Hill. Dak about 4th or 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, can we go and change that order up real quick? Can we go and change that? Look, Jalen is out now. Because he had 2 straight bad games. He got destroyed by the 49ers. He didn't do nothing. And he got destroyed by the Cowboys. 2 games in a row. There's the MVP. Goodbye. Can we now move Dak up now? Is it safe to say that now? Hello? Can now your vote may be different. I say Purdy right now is the MVP. But a very close second is one Dak Prescott. Let's look at this. I'm preaching good tonight. Y'all don't want to help me, but it's okay. Cause see, I know what I saw. I know what I saw. I did. I know what I saw. I saw domination. I saw the same Dak Prescott. Now he fumbled the ball, of course, and I saw that, and he fumbled the ball, yes, and gave that up. But other than that, Dak Prescott, 24-39, 271 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a quarterback rating of 99.4. Sound like MVP numbers to me. It sound like MVP numbers to me. Jalen Hurts with his usual 18 or 27, his usual 197 yards. Somewhere in that area there. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Got whooped tonight. Dak is he may not win it, but he is to me it's down to Purdy, Dak, and Tyreek Hill. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear nothing about Jalen Hurts if being MVP after these last 2 weeks. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't care. I don't care if he get 5 touchdowns from the 1 yard line. See, that's the other thing that y'all keep forgetting about Jalen. That little tush push mess that he does. Yeah, he got a lot of touchdowns out of it. He got about 12, 13 touchdowns, but the yards were 13 yards. 13 touchdowns from 13 yards. Anybody can do that. So I don't want to hear nothing about Jalen Hurts no more, MVP. He might make a Pro Bowl. We'll give him that. Hey, good. But as for right now, the pecking order of the NFC is the 49er fans will say ain't nobody on their level. I ain't gonna argue with it because the track record shows they beat our brains out and then they beat the Eagles' brains out. But make no mistake about it, the second best team in the NFC right now, who nobody wants to play. Not right now. Nobody wants to see us right now. Because the Cowboys, especially the offense, is on complete fire. Shout out to Mike McCarthy, who coming off surgery, was there for his team. Big time stuff. Dak Prescott is not dropped off at all. And the whole narrative going to change tomorrow. Tomorrow they finally will go ahead and give Dak a lot of his credit now. Some of them will. But we've been saying it for about the last month and a half that Dak Prescott is something different going on right now. It's something different going on. This team is even if if the Philadelphia even wins the division, which is in my view a high probability. You heard what the commentator said. Even though the Cowboys are in first place in the division now, if the Eagles win out, they will win the division. That means they will have a playoff game, and the Cowboys probably jump back down to 5. That's just as plain as day. I get it. But let me tell you something. Nobody don't want to see the Cowboys come to their stadium right now. Nobody. You think who's leading the NFC South? Is it let me see, Tampa won today. Did Atlanta win? I think Atlanta lost. New Orleans won. So whoever come out the NFC South, that's probably gonna be the worst division winner, and they'll get the 5th seed, which would be the Cowboys probably, or the Eagles, one or the other. Nobody don't want to see the Cowboys. Atlanta don't want to see Dallas come there. The Saints don't want to see us in the Superdome. No. Tampa Bay don't want us. No. No. No, they don't want to see us. I don't and let me fast forward a little bit. And the truth be told, the Buffalo Bills, they don't want to see us either. But they gonna have to see us. We ready right now. Now, am I expecting the Cowboys to win out? If I was betting money, I would say no. But let's be honest, y'all. From what y'all done seen the last month and a half, going on 2 months, would you really be shocked if the Cowboys don't win out themselves? I'm serious. This pass rush, man, look. This pass rush is lethal. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go because a lot of us gotta go to work in the morning. Can we talk about very quickly the play of one Stephon Gilmore, who looked like who traveled back in time about 3-4 years and looked like the NFL Defensive Player of the Year that he was. He looked like it tonight. He looked like a number one cornerback, not a number two cornerback. He looked like he knew what he had to do, and he did it. He was dominant tonight. AJ Brown, them little rinky-dink pass he was catching at the end, we don't even count that. I don't even count that. For a minute, for a whole game, he made us forget about Deron playing. We didn't look. Deron made a couple great tackles, but man, Stephon Gilmore was dynamic tonight. I mean, dominant tonight. He was dominant tonight. Dan Quinn didn't drink the Kool-Aid or Bland this week. He started it all. He started him off on AJ Brown. That was his man the whole night. In opposed to last week when he shifted him to Metcalf at the beginning of the second half. So it's obvious what's going on. So I wouldn't be surprised next week that if he'll probably put him on Diggs next week as well. I mean, until Gilmore just gets 8 alive, I mean, he played. He looked like a defensive player of the year. And as far as tackling goes, man, our guy was hitting the ball coming out. It looked like every hit, ball coming out. Bell knocking folks around. Gilmore stripping balls out. I mean, it was just a dominant win tonight. Dominant all the way through. And it was no. The thing about it is, Cowboy fans, is that it is so consistent. It's been incredibly consistent. I see you over there, Smoke. What's going on Podbean? Yeah, yeah, they control. Hey, I got a super chat. Let me see here. Terry says public or positive to Dak and Tyron. Yeah, Dak is kind of changing everybody's mind right now. And I've y'all know me. If you've been with me for a while, I've had my sayings about Dak, but Dak is shutting me up. Tyron Smith, Terry, I will say this. I think it was just as simple as not letting him practice. We heard the schedule for Tyron Smith. They said they're not even letting him practice. That's been that way for about the last 3-4 weeks, and it's working. He looks fresh. He looks like the old Tyron Smith. He looked like the best left tackle in football. He probably will make another Pro Bowl again, and he should. It's a good possibility he might even be all pro again because he's playing like it. He's dominating, and I ain't even talking about Tyler Smith, who's dominating on his side as well. We very well may have 2 to 3 all pros. Tyler Smith and Tyron Smith should be all pros this year. Zach Martin, there's a couple guards that are on his level, but out of reputation, Zach may be that, might be an all pro again. But to Terry's point here, hey, it is not over, but as of now, Dak is looking like a different dude. He is. Total command at the line of scrimmage, changing plays, shifting protections, changing a running play into a passing play, changing a passing play into a running play. I mean, he's got total command right now. And when your quarterback can do that, if he's good and got some skills, you're gonna do something. Greg says Michael Gallup showed up tonight. He did. It just to show you how great Dak is right now. CD gonna get his. I mean, but it's the fact that It's a whole bunch of other folks getting it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go and put this out here. I told you about Gilmore. Let me go ahead and throw this one out. We have another well, I ain't going to say a superstar. We have another star on this team. His name is Jake Ferguson. He is becoming the dude. And don't be surprised if he makes a Pro Bowl this year. Everybody getting a piece of the action. Cooks is catching. Ferguson is lighting it up right now. Gallup, as Greg said, Gallup is showing up. I mean, that's why you can't really just focus in, CD, even though that's where the coverage is gonna go. But he is really, he's really doing it right now. Running game is getting better and better every week. That's when it's scary. And we're going to need it next week because they're already projecting that it's going to be a snowstorm in Buffalo next week. So you already know about that. You know how it is in Buffalo. You know how it's always the offensive advantage for that. That's going to be interesting to see the weather for Buffalo next week. It really is. But hey, another week, another beatdown, another blowout. This is what we do. I say it every week. Either the Cowboys win spectacularly or they lose spectacularly. I've been saying it from the beginning, and all they doing is just keep proving me right. Another spectacular win tonight, a no doubt win, another flat out butt kicking. That's what it was. A destruction. We put Philly and let them know y'all got lucky in Philly. Y'all slipped by. You slipped by. Now, you came to Dallas and there wasn't no slipping. There wasn't no slipping there. No. We went in and did what we were supposed to do. So I'm done. I'm just anxious to hear. I'm gonna put my DVR on. I'm gonna go ahead and start setting shows up so I can hear the excuses and all that's gonna be made by the faithful Philly Fly Eagles Fly crew. Fly Eagles Fly. Fly right on out of Dallas. Get on out. Fly right on out of there. Y'all go on back and get hype off beating the Giants like y'all told us. You beat the Giants. You beat the Giants. Y'all gonna beat the Giants. So y'all do that and beat up Arizona. Hey, I'm expecting y'all to win out. I'm serious. I'm expecting y'all to win out. Eagle fans. I believe that y'all are gonna win the division. I do. I'm not being facetious here. I really do believe that the way the schedule's set up is perfect for you guys. You guys got the same teams that we had. It's just all coming at the end. I believe y'all gonna win the division because I don't think y'all gonna lose. I forgot Arizona. Y'all playing Arizona. Arizona plays hard, but they just can't seem to get over the hump. Even though Kyle is back, maybe Kyle will have a special game. Who knows? But I'm really expecting y'all to win. Yeah. I forgot about him, Greg. You're right. What old Sean, Shady McCoy got to say now? See, he right now, he can't sleep right now because he's trying to figure out what he got to say. Because he may call in. Y'all, anybody check out Twitter? Everybody seen Stephen A. with that ridiculous laugh that he like to do when we lose. I ain't heard from him in a whole month and a half now. See what I'm saying? I ain't heard. Where everybody at? Where everybody at, man? Because, see, I guarantee you, if the Cowboys would have lost, I would have had at least about 70 people on here right now. I'm serious. All I see is the family in here. That's all I'm seeing. I where everybody at? I know it's late, but I know they would have been here. They would have become gunning for me if we would have lost. I'm trying to figure where everybody at. And maybe you're watching this replay. You see, I'm doing this. It's 11:18 here in Memphis. You're probably watching this probably 9, 10 o'clock right now while you're at work. Why are you there? All I'm gonna tell you is, even though you're watching this and it's not live, even though I am live right now, but to you who didn't watch me last night and you watching now, it's the same message. Y'all got y'all brain beat out. It's the same message. It's the same message. It's the same message. It's the same message. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, G-Ball. I don't know where they was in here. If we would have lost, they would have been in here. Everybody hit that like button for me real quick. The one last time. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna do the lines because not tonight. Because I need to lay down too. I couldn't even get a nap in. I was so hyped for this game. I couldn't wait to see it. And where we ought to be in Dominican suit. That's if Hankins is not ready to go, and that's going to be depending on the severity of his injury. But I say go get Sue anyway. Just go get him. I'm quite sure Sue will come back. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you what I'm excited about the most, and this is what you ought to be excited about, y'all. See, we've been used to these nail biter games over the years. The Cowboys ain't leaving no room for nail biters. I mean, they just whooping people. They are. Overall, this is what it's been all year. The Charger game was tight. The Philly game that we lost was tight. The Seattle game was tight. Those are the only three that I can remember. That was, nail biters. Other than that, we either got our brains beat out, like the Frisco game, or we've been beating up folks. What you ought to be excited about is the consistency. The consistency. The consistency of the way that the Cowboys are playing. The offense is not missing a beat. Your quarterback is consistent. Your number one wide receiver is dominant. And this defense have been solid all year long. Injuries have come, didn't miss a beat. Plug in new players, didn't miss a beat. Added new players, didn't miss a beat. It's been consistent the whole year defensively. Somebody go down, somebody step up. It's one of these times where that phrase "next man up" has happened. Who knew when Diggs went down? Who knew that Bland would have a year like he's having? I mean, dang, he gonna join Diggs from a backup position, and he's gonna be a first team All Pro this year. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what he's done. He might I don't think he's gonna get it, but he might be defensive player of the year. He's gonna get some votes. Speaking of that, Michael Parsons was lethal tonight. Even though he only got one sack, his pressure tonight was just he just would not be denied tonight. Huh? We are doing what we're supposed to do. So a lot of people picked the Cowboys to win. A lot of people did. But they didn't pick them to win like this. See, that's when you know things are changing. They may have picked the Cowboys. I even saw Stephen A. He picked the Cowboys to win. He did. But he didn't know that we were going to beat them by 20. See, there's a way to win, and then there's a way on how you win. And the Cowboys are sending a message was sent tonight. It was. It was a message sent tonight to the entire NFC and the AFC. You will now hear everybody say that the Cowboys are now a Super Bowl contender. That's his. You're going to hear all this tomorrow. You're going to hear all this tomorrow. But the haters are going to keep saying, like, oh, well, the Cowboys got, that it's really about to get tough. See, I thought it was going to get tough when everybody said we were going to play Seattle. That's when everybody said we were going to be in trouble. Now, since we destroyed the Eagles, now everybody going to say, well, now they got to go through the real test. No. Y'all said the test was going to start at Seattle. That's what I heard. Wait till you play Seattle, a winning team. Took care of them. You know you ain't going to beat Philly because Fly Eagles Fly going to fly and take over Texas. Fly Eagles Fly. Y'all can't do nothing with Jalen Hurts. Jalen going to light y'all. Yeah, A.J. Brown, the best receiver in the game. Y'all going to get A.J. Brown going to light y'all up. Well, what's up, Meaches? I see. Well, I mean, big bad Jalen, he looks so bad to me. The defense and I couldn't tell. I didn't see nothing. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, E. Cushion. I'm sorry. Mr. Brandon Aubrey, our field goal kicker. Can I go ahead and start a narrative here about him? Anybody want to argue with me? That includes Cowboy fans. I'm nominating Brandon Aubrey for first team All-Pro kicker. And I realize Justin Tucker is over there in Baltimore, but Justin by now is, he's reputation, even though he's still, a great kicker, no doubt about that. But has there been anybody better than Aubrey this year? Somebody tell me. I don't know who's a better kicker this year. I mean, the 60-yard kicks, then I think he had a 59 or 58-yard and then a 60-yard kicker. It's not only did he made it, but did y'all see how many more extra yards he could have got with the kick? That ball just didn't barely get over there. He had about another 3-4 more yards. Well, the ball was in the air when it crossed the goalpost. I'm talking about way in the air. It could have been good from 65. And dead down the middle. This dude is the best. I ain't worried about a Pro Bowl. There ain't no question. He's a Pro Bowl kicker this year. But can he get stopped? And can some folks start talking about him being an All Pro this year? I'm serious, man. He's and maybe because that's all I watch is Cowboy game. But you got to tell me who the best kicker is. I mean, Philly's kicker is good. Jake Elliott is good. I know Justin Tucker is great over in Baltimore. I know that, but I'm gonna have to look up Tucker's stats and see where he is. Cause according to what I remember, the only thing that Brandon Aubrey done missed is just one extra point, and that was the first one of the year against the Giants. He ain't missed nothing since. I mean, I'm talking about bombs from it. I mean, solid. He's so solid. I don't know if y'all saw the rest of the game. Well, not the rest of the game, but the end. They gave him a game ball. The Sunday Night Football crew. They had to give it to him. This dude is sickening. And remember how it was at the beginning of the year. One of our main crying points was, we ain't got no kicker. And I told y'all, the way that Stephen Jones worked, I said it. I said, you can go all the way back and look at the catalog. I said, Steven ain't signing nobody. He gonna go into the USFL and go get one of those guys. Okay, almost the same fashion he did Cavante Turpin. I told you. We signed Auburn, everybody was crying like, oh my God, wait a minute now. I bet y'all ain't oh my God now. I bet y'all I bet y'all glad to have Mr. Aubrey now. You know, he's dominant, man. He's a weapon because once you get past the 50-yard line, it's just about almost a guaranteed 3 points. Anything past the 50-yard line, you can actually try a field goal with this dude. That's a weapon. For real. For real. Y'all don't understand. That is anytime you get past at least, well, not the actual 50. And once you get past about the 45-yard line, you got a chance to put points on the board. Because that's his range. So between Gilmore and if if I was getting my game balls, if I had 3, I would give it to the same 3. Dak Prescott, no particular order, but Dak Prescott, Brandon Aubrey, our kicker, and without a doubt, Stephon Gilmore. I mean, I'm anxious to see what he grades out this week in Pro Football Focus. He was special tonight. He was. He was special last week against Metcalf in the second half too, but he was special this week. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Forgive me for not doing lines. I know everybody want to talk it out, but we'll be here another whole hour and a half talking about it. I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and go to bed. I'm quite sure there's some more other shows. See, Cowboy fans so hype right now. We just ain't going to bed. We can talk all night long, but I'm not. I'll be with you guys probably tomorrow night, and we'll get a little bit more in depth. It'll probably be tomorrow night, actually. Tomorrow night, 7:00 tomorrow night. I'll be let me see. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow night, probably about 7:00. Yeah, 7:00 tomorrow night. If you don't follow me, wherever you at, this your first time seeing me, go ahead and subscribe and turn on those notifications, live notifications, so that when I go on, you'll be able to check me out. If you're on Facebook, of course, you already know what to do. If you're following the Big Time Show, all you have to do is just turn on the notifications for whatever I do, and you'll obviously see when I go live at that particular time. A dominant win tonight, a butt kicking tonight, total beatdown. Cowboys led from first, scored first, and never looked back. They didn't tie them. They didn't lose the lead. It was just a wire to wire beatdown. That's the truth. We beat up the Eagles tonight. We beat them up, and I'm happy about it. So now, after tomorrow, I'm gonna turn the page. Hopefully, I had all 22. We might need to look at some stuff together. Hopefully, I'll be able to show you that tomorrow. I don't know. It may be here. Then again, it may not. But then I need to peep out a few things that I remember before I present it that I thought I saw. I'm gonna have to find it and make sure that it is what it is. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night. This has been a great night. Ladies and gentlemen, all Cowboy fans, let me go ahead and tell you now, just in case, all you Cowboy fans that were doubting, you can come on back home now, okay? I understand we got to do it in the playoffs. I understand all that. But if you've been watching, you're waiting for the inevitable. You're missing out on something that's growing right now. You're waiting for the downfall, but you're missing out on the season. We ain't got much longer to go, and you missing out. We are 10-3. And some of y'all done missed out on it because you're skeptical. And I understand that because we all done seen the same movie for the last, God knows, however long it's been, we find a way to mess it up or whatever the case may be. But I believe that this year, somebody really is going to have to beat us. It won't be us beating ourselves other than the rinky-dink penalties. It won't be because Dak is struggling. It won't be because we can't move the ball. It won't be because we can't score. And it really won't be because we're not playing good defense. Somebody's really going to have to beat us this year. They're that good. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cowboy fans, come on home. We got a pretty good team. We got a pretty good team this year that I feel can go anywhere on the road and win. And God knows if you come to Dallas, we got something for you. It's really that simple. We will beat you. We'll beat you on if it's on the road. The road game, we put up 30 on you on the road. But if you come to Dallas, you might be in trouble. If you're on the road, you're gonna have to play an A game because his defense is consistent. This is the reason why I'm saying it. I'm not barely being a homer and a fan. I'm saying that this defense has been consistent all year. The defense travels. The defense really does travel. They will beat your brains out. That's what they've been doing. But now the offense is caught up now with the defense. And what did I tell y'all at the beginning of the year? And I promise I'm done. I told y'all that I expected this defense. Of course, this was prior to the injuries with Diggs and Sean Van Der Esch, and this was all when everything was clear. I said this defense have a chance to be a top 3 defense in the league. And then I said this. I said, if the offense could just give me a top 10 to 12 offense, I told you we're going to win a whole lot of football games. The defense haven't changed at all. They're doing exactly what I thought they would do. But I did not expect the Dallas Cowboy offense to be the number 1 offense in the league. I didn't expect it. So let's get this straight. I got the number 1 offense in the league, and then I got a top 5 defense. Oh, okay. Yeah, I take my chances. Yeah, I'm taking my chances. I'm taking my chances. I against anybody. And that includes the San Francisco 49ers. See, we're a whole different team than we were in week 5. And that go for all you 49er fans that's peeping in here. Y'all beat us up real bad, but we're a total different team right now. So I take my chance against y'all too. See, here we go. Like Dak said, you can get the same thing too. Huh? Yeah, King, I said that earlier. They dared us to run tonight. If you see how they were lined up, they lined up playing this deep, trying to keep everything in. They'll run the 2 high safeties way back there. So you really had 7-on-7 right there in the box. And our guys beat up their defensive line tonight. We control the line of scrimmage. That's what's gonna shock everybody. That's the shocking part because everybody thought that their D line was gonna get us, and it didn't happen tonight. We whipped them. We whipped them on the line tonight. I said that yesterday. Who's gonna win in the trenches? Remember I said that yesterday. Whoever wins in the trenches is the one who's gonna win the game. Their offensive line against our defensive line, and our offensive line against their defensive line. That's what I said, and it showed up. You got to figure out something because what the Cowboys saying is, okay, you want to make us run? Okay, we'd be glad to run. We can do it. And then if you try to cheat up, you already know what Dak gonna do to you. He gonna carve you up. So I'm saying this thing is getting real consistent. It's not roller coaster this year. It's really not. It's consistency. And the offense has caught up with the defense now. So if we scoring 30 plus and the defense is only giving up, they're I think in scoring out, they ain't giving up no more than 17, 18 points a game. And if we're scoring 30, we're gonna win a whole lot of ball games. I don't think nobody can stop us, man. I'm serious. I don't think nobody really can stop us offensively. I don't. It's too much. I really don't think so. Not the way Dak playing right now. Not the way he playing right now. This offense is borderline unstoppable. Seriously. They can move the ball with ease. I'm not being a homer. I'm just telling you what I've been seeing the last 2 weeks. I mean, almost 2 months now. They're hard to stop. You can't stop it the whole game. But watch this though, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and I'm done. What the Cowboys did tonight was we showed you. We sure can stop y'all. The offense didn't score a point. That's what we showed y'all. Our defense can stop and shut y'all out a whole game. Y'all defense was one that scored a touchdown off the fumble. That's it. That was it. We should have beat y'all 33-6. Huh? Well, we can stop y'all, but y'all sure can't stop us. Huh? This offense is lethal right now. You finna hear all this tomorrow. Everybody start kissing our butt now. Some will. I just want to hear the folks that still gonna have all these excuses. That's all I want to hear. I want to know who gonna have all the excuses tomorrow. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to get home tomorrow so I can just turn on and listen to some of these folks running their mouth, been running their mouth. Now they want to flip flop like now Dak is good. Really. Well, he got to beat the real teams. Okay, well they're your real team. Now what the narrative got to be? Hey, what's up, Darius? I see you, man. Mr. Ford, what's going on? Appreciate you popping on. We ready, y'all. We ready. We're ready. We're ready. Then cause I'm saying that y'all saw the game just like I did, you tell me. We're ready. It is what it is. I'm feeling real good about what we do. We got a long way to go, but as of right now, the Cowboys, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is one of the hottest teams in the whole league. And they are scary. You don't want to see them right now. You don't want to see the Cowboys right now. They're cooking right now. They really are cooking. All phases of the game. They really are cooking. No doubt about it. Every phase. Special teams, defense, offense, they are cooking. That's how you win a lot of games. That's how you win Super Bowls. It's just the truth. All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Look, I'm gone. Y'all can enjoy your evening. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed smiling. And let's get ready to hear all these new narratives that's getting ready to come after tomorrow. But one thing about it, I have my own narrative. It'll be the same thing that it was before. And that we've been saying all year. Most of you been with me. We've been saying this all year. We've been saying, look out. They coming. And we ain't just coming now. We here. So folk got to deal with us now. All right. Appreciate y'all hanging with me. We'll see you tomorrow night at probably 7 o'clock. All right. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one and only. Thank y'all that watched me on Podbean. This is the Big Time Show.